Hello, it's Mount Unlimited. Back for another video. And after ages, I can confirm I have fixed the issue. Watch. What is it? And we're past it. Will we pass for the next day? Will we finally finish it? We will never know. But what I can say is Alexa, set time for 30 minutes. Smooth transition, baby. Thank you to I'm trying to wait. Give me a second. Willingness View 6147 and for the advice on Reddit. Thank you and good day. You're a great help to me and several others as well, such as Wolfer_316. To let some time pass, eh? You get more funding, Close you, more funding. Close you. Iraq leaves CENTO. News of a Iraqi revolution sent shockwaves across capitals and military headquarters in the Central G organization, CENTO. Members, Iraq has been a founding member of the Arab state. It was critical for the effort to advertise imperial alliance in the region. Arab nationalist propaganda long called center an imperialist project, and this actually hurt the alliance's ability to attract more members. The Iraqi free officers who bloodily overthrew the monarchy and ardent Arab nationalists and they have announced the new government would withdraw from all previous international alliances, including CENTO, as the alliance headquarters in Baghdad. The new Iraqi government demanded to be evacuated. Turkey has offered to host the alliance in Ankara. The withdrawal of Iraq greatly weakened the alliance, but the failure of the Americans or British to protect the Iraqi monarchy from this coup also led to rumblings about whether the alliance offers any benefits. Several states said they're considering if working in CENTO outweighs the risk of incurring internal unrest or some foreign interference. Time will tell if these actions mark the beginning of the end for CENTO, a blow to Britain, but also to America, because I'm pretty sure they were in the group as well. I don't know why you're called out even though you're still a member. Everyone seemingly doing the same things as before. You're doing your thing. You're doing nothing's changed here. You're doing a 5-year plan. You're getting 6 years expanding of women's rights. You're doing the same as last time. You're modernizing the AKM1. You're getting modernizing Greek coastal infrastructure. Same as last time. You're part of the market socialist experiment on hold. You're doing the same as last time. You're getting trans against minorities. You're improving transport aircraft. You're not doing anything. You're supporting Soviet comrades. You're getting movement restriction decrees. So, yeah. There's two ways this could go. There could be intensified certification, where the thing fails, or it could succeed. And the Maoists will take over. The Hoxerists. I hope it fails. To be honest, I hope it fails. But anyway, soon we're doing the first spacewalk, so there's that. Guess I'm getting the AKM. Or the Avtomat Kalashnikova, that's AK's actual standard, Modern Izirovani. Modern Izirovani. Probably said it wrong. Or probably said it right, who knows. You're studying Kurmanji as the state language. Getting some problems there in Qingdao, or whatever the Russian name for Qingdao is. Really should check. Let time go on. And I'm having a brownie while I'm doing this. Sick 5-year plan. It's been done. It's time for the 21st Communist Party of the Soviet Union Congress. The 21st Congress of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union is the first under General Secretary Kaganovich. Sorry about that, I was just eating. He was proposed a new program of political social reforms. For the Supreme Soviet to right high, focusing on building a better society for the common Soviet citizen. A new era of socialism draws near, and the whole party is ready to realize it in full. More Leninism rather than Marxism. Oh, Kennedy's been assassinated. I say, murder is abstract. You pull a trigger and after that, you do not understand anything that happens. Jean-Paul Sartre. We hardly knew you. Rip, my guy. The coalition wins this 1963 election, the 7th victory. At this rate, it's going to be like the Japanese elections where it's entirely run by the LDP. I don't know why I'm just upgrading states. Just am because I am. Probably good. Now the official death of Stalin. The death of Stalin event for the Stalinist path doesn't mean so Stalin actually dies, he's just retiring. He had a stroke and now he's retiring. This is the official year when Stalin dies. The 10th of December, or at least that's when we get in the newspaper, of 1963. Even though this is 1925. It doesn't actually say what year it is. Either way, the death of Stalin in his dacha. The Soviet Union entered a period of mourning today. The saddest news struck the nation. Its leader, the General Secretary of the Communist Party, Joseph Vasilyevich Stalin, has passed away. From scarce reports coming out of Kremlin, it seems Joseph Stalin passed away peacefully in his Kuntsevo dacha near Moscow. The preparations are underway for his funeral, which will be no short of magnificent. Politicians of the socialist world have already sent their condolences and will surely arrive to meet Comrade Sellers one last time before his final rest. On the other hand, his victims and millions of people who are put in the gulags are secretly celebrating. A week of mourning is not enough. Indeed. The Movement Restriction Decree. The GDR, the German Democratic Republic, announced new movement restrictions to travel between West and East Berlin. East Berliners are not permitted to travel across. There may eventually be exceptions given to elderly pensioners, visits to important family matters, and if someone must travel for professional reasons. Westerners and West Berliners are not permitted to cross to East Berlin. There will be 9 border crossings under strict border control. There are currently plans to consider visa applications and close scrutiny at border crossings. The German Democratic Republic border troops are authorized to use lethal force to stop anyone attempting to illegally cross the border. Concerning. The Union of Soviet Socialist Republics reveals first spacewalk pictures. Thrilling news from space officials of the Soviet Socialist Union of Soviet Socialist Republics confirmed the astronauts on an orbital space vehicle successfully conducted a spacewalk. A 2-man crew conducted a 1-day mission, with the spacewalk lasting a little over 10 minutes. The scientists noted the space vehicle possesses an airlock, allowing the spacewalk to take place. Following the completion of the mission, the astronauts were successfully returned to Earth. Newspapers across the globe showed astronauts in space with Earth behind them, capturing the imagination of millions. This is amazing. Republic of Guinea-Bissau is revolting, so that's why I've been putting money into it. Who the hell is Humberto Delgado? Why are you here? What happened to the original Portuguese? Okay. Helping our communist allies, who are definitely Soviet aligned, fight against the Portuguese rule. Sound like our communist allies here. Even though I think the ones in Guinea-Bissau are much more loyal. This is Mozambique. I know exactly what I must do. Tag Cog. Is it Cog? No, it's not Cog. Teeterbug. I've always seen over time I've left. Tag a doc. Well, that's loading in. I'll check my time. Oh. Alexa. Okay. No longer have this video left. Yeah. Alexa, set time for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
The timer just didn't work. Almost fell over. Thank God I just didn't. Focus. No checks. Focus. Auto complete. Now the Congo is communist. still under that alliance, even though I don't know why. Focus dot nutchecks focus dot autocomplete tag solve. I did not crash. T-debug. Don't care. Alright. There you are, Victory. Cool, man. Ooh, we got a communist jury too. Up for that to work. So that is where we... So we need to get that stuff. Alright. Opening of the 21st Congress of the Soviet Union. And so I say, there will not come a day where the party official, a peasant, an engineer, a pilot will not thank you, Comrade Stalin, for everything you have done for the Soviet Union and for the world. Therefore, in our hearts, in our minds, our souls will always live on, said Lazar Kaganovich in the final paragraph of his speech. Opening the 21st All-Union Communist Party Congress. Despite the grim atmosphere of Man of Iron passing, he was awarded with the 10-minute standing ovation. Kaganovich had a resort to using Stalin's buzzer to calm the room before returning to his seat. Next was Vyacheslav Molotov, who reiterated the speech of Comrade Kaganovich, however in much more somber tones. He said that it was good fate that Stalin had passed in his dacha, as it was the place where he has seen his most happy, but he added that the course set by him needed be followed, and his work continued, for which he earned a nod from the Iron Lazar. Following the speeches, other members of the Politburo, Comrade Stanovich, returned to the stage and presented the main topic of the Congress, his reforms of the Soviet system, which many have dubbed Kaganovicism. One of its tenets is the return to low-level inter-party democracy to ease the placement of junior party members either upward to the better position or out of the party to make lower echelons of the state more responsive and efficient. The informational term limits is for positions of the General Secretary. He is concurrent with the goals. The final big issue Kaganovich's sixth record is corruption within the state, for which he is will present a plan in the coming days. A great day for the Soviet people. So we could either introduce the People's Control Commission of Law Enforcement, the People's Control Commission of Inter-Education, the People's Control Commission to Healthcare, or we could decrease the military numbers. Yeah. I have resistance problems, so do this one. The Soviet militia are meant to protect the people from crime. It is wholly unacceptable then that some members of the organization are crooks, therefore abusing themselves, abusing the power and trust and their authority for the personal gain. Just as the People Control Commission scrutinized the party apparatus, we must give the people the right to demand accountability from the law enforcement as well. Indeed. So Others, you're doing the Iranian Dream. You got your first election too. Your party won. I think this is just optional. Yeah, pretty sure this is optional. So pretty sure they're just gonna skip it and the People's Party will just continue winning. So it basically just works like that. The Kurds, you're getting the Arab desk, where you'll do the first Iraqi Kurdish war. You also got the Turkey desk, which I'm pretty sure you're going to maintain covert Kurdish support. So you're then you can do petition for peaceful revolution and encourage Kurdish electoral participation. There's also this one where you can talk with Nassar. You'll probably refuse. And you can call the Jaf tribe. There's also an Iraq desk. The Iraqis won't be very happy with that. You can do stuff there. And get that. There's also going to be a Def Tafik where you can either go Dara Tawalik, Dara Tafik, or Premier Sadiq Kamagar. So militarists or pacifists. I don't care. Turkey, you're introducing support helicopters, frontline units. You're producing escort destroyers. You're expanding Bulgarian Academy of Science. You're getting gender and minority right debates. You're redeveloping cities. You're getting the Saga, which is gay rights stuff. You're expanding a radio network because you two don't have focus trees. You're investing in spec ops training. You don't have anything to do. You're sharing industrial secrets of Hungary. You're launching production drives. You're founding an army academy. You're still doing that radio network. My god, you're getting CAS efforts. You're getting Firestorm, you don't have a tree, you're socializing healthcare, and you're strengthening local spheres. We have no idea. Because you don't have a tree. You're founding an Air Force Academy. We don't know. You do have a tree and you still have stuff to do, so you're doing stuff. You're not communist. You're no longer communist. You're not communist as well. I still don't know why there's a random communist country in the NATO, but hey, whatever rocks their boat. And they went Democratic. Social Democratic, to be exact. Oh, that's great. I know what you're doing. You don't have a focus group, right? What was the? No. Let me see. Ideology. One thing. You're doing special force stuff. You have not got anything. You're doing submarine. You're doing screen project because you're forced to be here. You're declaring a republic. Hopefully trying to be independent. You're Maoist. That's a unique thing. A lot of the world is red. Even Japan. So red. You're doing green outlook. I wonder what news will happen next. We got that. That's very good. Strengthen the prosecutor's office and expand the PCC Corporation. Realizing the principle of popular control all over law enforcement, the PCC, the People's Control Commission, will be given authority to refer wrongdoing by motioners to the procurator. The procurator in turn will be given more funding to root out crime and corruption from our socialist motherland. Indeed. Let time pass. I should send troops here back. Again. Not justify war. Yeah, you're well funded and well trained. Send you down to help our communist brothers out. Get that. To improve emotional training and equipment, the militia has slacked in its duties to fight crime. We only have 36 left. To protect the Soviet people, Common Covenant has ordered the militia to be given access to whatever weapons, vehicles, and equipment it needs to keep the peace. The current militiamen will be subjected to stricter training and discipline standards, as well as ensure the worthy trust we give them. You don't have a focus tree. Alexa, stop. And thus goes our timer. Then let me send you them. Okay, so that's just glitched. I have them there. So with that, our conversation video due, but one last look over what our allies are doing. Not this one. This one I'm just looking for the fun of it. You're getting paratrooper training. You're getting heavy aircraft research. You're revitalizing modern tactics. You can't do anything. You're getting community health programs. You're getting self-sufficiency. You're getting materialism. Why is there a picture of Pepsi Man? You're getting Shah as the father figure, even though you are a communist. Don't know why. You're adopting the Bedouin alphabet, the Arab alphabet. You're funding Kurdish reconstruction. You're researching cost-effective flight desks. You're rehabilitating Kostov. You're getting patriarchy. You're increasing the deficit. You're getting consumerist outlook. You're getting saga still. You're experimenting with beat music. You can't do anything. You're getting mass prison releases. And you're isolating Albania. And with that, I call this video a due. Why I have a part of Svalbard, I will never know. Anyway, this has been Mountain Limited. Hope to see you next time. Hope to see you again. This is Mountain Limited signing out. Have a good day. Goodbye. Goodbye. Also, Finland's turned socialist. Good for you.